Жігітке жеті өнерде аз.
The Kazakh Jigit possesses 7 skills. He who knows the names of his ancestors, Jetata, respects his nation. Since ancient times, Kazakh people attached great importance to sacred properties of the number 7. Hello, you're watching Kazakh Dastur program. Today we will talk about power and secrets of the number 7.
Жеті санының кереметтігін айтамыз.
Kazakh people believed in the sacred number 7 so much that they connected all the significant events in life with this number and used it in many traditions. Our guest will tell us more about sacred properties of the number 7. Aigul Zheksembaikyzy is the founder of the Kazakh National Center of Culture, a laureate of Kurmet Order, and ethnic designer.
Etno-designer Aigul Zheksembaikyzy келіп отыр. Қош келдіңіз, Aigul.
Welcome, Aigul. Hello. You study and make contribution to the revival of the Kazakh folk traditions. Would you be kind to tell us more about number 7, which has firmly occupied its place in our culture?
Бірегейсіз, сондықтан бізге осы жеті сан жайында айтып берсеңіз.
We can't say that number 7 is sacred only for Kazakhs. It's significant for the peoples of the whole world. For example, there are 7 wonders of the world, 7 weeks, 7 colors of the rainbow, 7 musical notes. Kazakhs, as well as other peoples, believe firmly in angel numbers. Nevertheless, the number 7 plays a special role for nomadic Kazakh people. It always implies some favorable purposes. For example, the word jetu from Kazakh means to achieve. This word is a root for the next words with deep meaning. Bojetken, a girl of marriageable age, Yerjetken, mature man. They're used to describe people who reached adult age. In addition, there are expressions muratna jetu, to achieve success and goals.
Bir жетістікке жету, бір нәрсеге жету деген мағына көрсетеді. Арманға жету де болады, мұратына жету деген тағы сөздер айтылып жатады.
What's the connection between the Kazakh traditions and the number 7?
Енді өте бір мағыналы нәрсе ол қазақтың жеті қазынасы ғой. Сондықтан енді бізде қолөнер шебер.
The concept of 7 treasures is of particular importance in the culture of the Kazakh people, and this is directly related to our applied arts. We try to describe 7 treasures in our works. What kind of treasures are there?
Керемет ер жігіт, әдемі сұлу қыз.
Kazakh people's 7 treasures are courage, beautiful wife, golden eagle, a dog of Tazı breed.
Ол біздің тазы итіміз, ең жақсы жүгіретін.
Bear and rifle.
Берен мылтығымыз, сондай дүниенің бәрі біздің.
Yes, the significance of all these values is reflected brightly in the works of the Kazakh craftsmen.
Шеберлерінің де жұмыстарынан байқауға болады.
Жаңа сіздің айтып отырған әңгімеңіз толық.
There is a rule for the Kazakh Jigit. He should possess all 7 treasures: a beautiful wife, a gun, a spirited horse.
Сұлу әйелі болу керек, берен мылтығы болу керек, жүйрік болу керек, құмай тазысы болу керек.
A fast tazı, knowledge, strong relationship, a sharp rifle.
Өткір кезігі болу керек.
You're right. If a young man possesses all 7 treasures, then he's considered to be a successful person.
Оның 4 қаруы сай деген сөз болып есептелген екен.
Халқымыздың
People associated the number 7 with some aspects of everyday life. For example, 7 flatbreads, which we call Jibek, 7 cereals, which constitute main ingredients of Nauruz koje, prepared on Nauruz holiday. 7 cereal crops. Yes. In addition, it's customary for people to visit 7 houses. Yes. After a woman prepares 7 shilpeks, she should distribute 5 shilpeks to neighbors. In addition, in oral literature, the number 7 is used in many comparisons and metaphors. For example, under 7 layers of the soil, to rejoice as if you caught 7 airs at once. These expressions brightly emphasize the sacred meaning of the number 7. People use to exalt the meaning of the number. Aigul, we're discussing the sacred numbers and their purpose. Kazakh people pay special attention to number 7. What will you tell us about other numbers? We often meet them in literature and in everyday life. If we plunge deep into history or simply remember our childhood, we know that besides number 7, elder people often mentioned number 3, 9, and 40.
Мысалы, кішкентай кезімізде ойнап күліп жүрген кезде құлап қалып, немесе бір ауырып қалып.
For example, when a child falls, gets hurt, or falls ill, his grandmother reads a prayer 3 times and spits on the ground. People have been practicing it since ancient times. Kazakh Jigit should regard with reverence his relatives from both sides, his own family, relatives on the mother's side, and on the father's side. There are 3 vices: sleep, food, and laughter. People believe firmly in 3 supports, 3 truths, 3 wisdoms, and 3 values.
Көп нәрселер жатады үшке байланысты. Ол 3 жарыс, 3 хат, 3 даналық, 3 асыл.
In general, Kazakh people attach great importance to numbers. For example, 7 shilpeks. People especially revere the rite of preparing shilpeks, believing in its sacred value. In some regions, people call them bisenbalik, which means flatbreads prepared on Thursday ahead of Sacred Friday. 2 flatbreads were left at home and 5 flatbreads were handed out to neighbors. When people experience difficulties at some important periods, they prepare 9 shilpeks. Then they distributed 7 shilpeks and left 2 of them for own family. Someone can slaughter cattle for sacrifice as well. People read prayers from Quran, remembering and paying tribute to the deceased people. As they say, people would be blessed if the souls of the dead loved ones are in tranquility. 9 shilpeks were cooked with this aim. In addition, there were cases in the past when the tribe presented gifts to another tribe. The main thing is that every gift has to be 9-fold. Even livestock were counted by 9. In general, Kazakhs mostly believe in odd numbers. For example, there is a national game Toğыз Kumalak. It's a wonderful game. Nowadays, this game is being revived. More and more young people are gaining interest in it. It's actively promoted. Master of Game set's a good example. The inventory for the game is already being produced massively. It's a very interesting game. Another sacred number is 40, but it's mainly connected with a person. A man's life is connected closely to the number 40. Yes, for example, Qirqinan Shigaru ritual is held for a baby on the 40th day after his birth. Women pour 40 tablespoons of water onto him. Also, Qirqi ritual is held for a deceased man. These are our traditions. Yes, Qirqinan Shigaru for a baby is held on the 40th day after his birth. He is bathed with 40 tablespoons of water. Yes, people say that Qirqinan Shigaru is held for a child, wishing him a long life. From a scientific point of view, 40-day confinement period after the baby's birth is believed to be the right amount of time to help a woman recover and keep her baby safe from infections. Folk methods of treatment include some restrictions for a certain amount of days. It's called shirteo. Certain restrictions and signs were associated with a certain number of days. For example, if a 7-year-old child has bone fracture, he is restricted to move for 7 days, and 40-year-old adult for 40 days. If someone suffered internal diseases, they had some restrictions for 40 days. For example, it was recommended for them to less communicate with others within those 40 days, stay home, and be careful.
Көп сөйлеспей, лас жерді баспай, далаға шықпаудың өзін 40 күнге дейін шерттеп, шектеп отырған. Айгүл ханым, сізге көп...
Aigul, thank you very much for conversation. We are pleased to have you in our studio. You told us useful information about numbers. We wish you a lot of success. Thank you. Good luck.
Сандар да сөйлейді. Қазақтың...
Numbers have their meaning. What does the number 7 mean in numerology? What can it tell us about a person? The numerologist Aigul Makhatova will share her knowledge with us today.
Баяндайтын нумеролог Aigul Makhatova біздің студиямызда қонақта. Aigul ханым.
Welcome, Aigul. Hello, it's nice to see you. What do numbers mean? Tell us more about numerology, in particular about number 7.
Жақсы, 7 санын айтатын болсақ, қазақ халқы бізде 7 санын бір тұтамыз. Киелі сан. 7 атамыз.
Well, Kazakhs always consider number 7 as a sacred number that possesses some mysterious power. For example, people should know 7 ata, 7 generations, prepare 7 Jibeks. There are treasures of 7 worlds, 7 days in a week. In fact, the number 7 is sacred not only for Kazakhs but also for other nations. Other peoples were mainly engaged in agriculture, and nomadic Kazakhs developed their main activity, cattle breeding.
Маған кезде басқа елдерде егін екті, шаруашылық жасады. Ал қазақ халқы қоймен, малмен өскен халық.
Farmers plant crops and expect high-yielding harvest. People also attach great importance to a horse, the animal which represents power and freedom. Mare's milk is famous for its health benefits. Horses have long served for the Kazakh people. These animals are friends as well as support in everyday life. In general, a man firmly believes in fruits of his labor, his strong hands, and in Almighty.
Адамның пірі, көлігі, жесе еті, ішсе сүті болған, 4 аяқты жылғы, одан кейін егін еккен шаруа, қой баққан.
This is the origin of the number 7. It serves guidance for us. We attach great importance to it. In addition, it's considered to be an angel number. People born under this number are considered to be successful. They gain the winner's energy.
Бұл періште белгісі деп аталады. Бұл санмен туылған адамдар өте жолы болғыш.
7 personifies movement and energy. Number 7 contains energy of a warrior, infinite movement.
Қозғалыстың энергиясы бар. 7 санда жауынгердің энергиясы бар. Және үнемі қозғалыстың энергиясы бар. Осы санмен туылған адамдар.
A person whose psychomatrix contains number 7 possesses such vital energy. Such people always work in a team and they are leaders. They do not recognize defeat and strive only for success.
Топпен жұмыс істейтін адамдар, топта көшбасшысы, жеңілісті мойындамайтын адамдар, үнемі жеңімпаздыққа талпынатын.
It's a person who knows how to maintain the crowd. Extensive historical knowledge is stored in the cerebral cortex.
Өте көреген көшбасшы десек болады. Және 7 санның киелігі бұл адам баласында.
Those people whose psychomatrix contain double 7 have serious responsibilities.
Мәліметтер, өте тарихи мәліметтер орналасқан, олар жасырын түрде жатыр. Сол әсіресе 7 саны бар.
Responsibilities towards generation, history, and all humanity. If there are double 7 numbers in the psychomatrix, then we consider such a person to be successful.
Бүкіл адамзаттың алдында үлкен міндет бар. Сондықтан психоматрицасында 2-7 бар адамдарды біз өте жолы болғыш адамдар дейміз.
What about 777?
3-7 бар адамдар тағы бір 7 қосылып.
Triple number 7 increases the responsibility of a person, burdens him with more serious authority.
Орасан ауқымды міндет бар. Біріншіден айта кетейік, онда 7-сі жоқ сандарды. Негізі 7-нің өзіне тоқталатын болсақ, табиғатта адамды.
There are people who don't have number 7 in their analysis. Almighty, granting life to a man, assigns duties to him and endows him with skills and talents. Everyone has such talents. One of our goals in life is to reveal given abilities. It's easier to implement for those who have number 7 in their numerology.
Бірден бір мақсатымыз. Ал жетіліктер, бұлар өте жолы болған адамдар. 7-сі жоқ адамға тоқталайық.
There are a lot of people without the number 7. God made them be perseverant and seek more in life. They meet many obstacles, undergo stresses, trials, and failures.
Сондықтан бұндай адамдар көбінесе адасуда болады. Өмірде көптеген қиындықтарға кездеседі. Көптеген күйзелістер шегеді.
But the man should still work hard and move ahead. At the end, he will certainly succeed. But those who do not have number 7 need a mentor, represented by parents as well as friends.
Ол адам міндетті түрде табады, бірақ та жетісі жоқ адамдарға сырттан ұстаз керек. Бірден бір ата-ана керек көмектесетін.
In this case, they will find their own destination faster. A person with a double 7 always have to strive to achieve success. It's the numerology formula people use to determine their own natural talents and abilities.
Бұндай адамдар өзінің нумерология ғылымы негізінде адамның бар қасиетін.
Therefore, it's known that a person with number 7 should not be obsessed with his weaknesses. He must develop his strengths in order to fulfill his mission as soon as possible.
Әлсіз жағына көп уақытты жібермеу керек та, өзінің мықты жағына көбірек уақытты жіберіп, сонымен айланысып, тез арада мейлінше.
If he goes astray, then it will be difficult for him to return to a right path. People with double 7 are destined to be more fortunate. We can say that God gifted them. They succeed in all endeavors.
Психоматрицасында өте жол болған адамдар, олар жаратушының ерке тотайы деп атайды. Олар ойына не алса.
And very often it happens that such people use their luck beyond measure. Sometimes a person has all the prerequisites to be successful.
Жолың болғыш негізі, сен осындай сәтті толған адамсың деп айтып кетсе, бұл адамдар кейде соны асыра пайдаланып жүреді.
But for some reason he constantly encounters failure. It's too strange. The reason is the lack of self-confidence. People should ask God. They should be grateful.
Тапсырыс берген екен. Ол сенімсіздіктен туады. Бәр мәселе тапсырыс беруде. Біз жаратушыға тапсырыс бере білуіміз керек.
Сөзіңіз аузыңызда енді біз адамнан
Let's see the characteristics according to psychometrics. For example, the energy of numbers 2 and 7.
Екілік, энергия, жетілік.
Let's start from number 1. Good.
Десек, бұл көшбасшы, алға жүруші, жаңалық ашушы.
Numerology number 1, people are successful in life, born leaders, pioneers, and discoverers. It's about courage. It's about the ability to cope with a task alone. Number 2 means energy. It's given to us from outer world, from Almighty. We need this energy because only with it we can achieve our goals.
Энергия бар адамның жолы болады. Ол кез келген мақсатына жете алады.
Number 3 represents study, the ability to gain knowledge. Is number 4 responsible for health? In numerology, 4 is the number of internal energy. Is it associated with physical energy?
Иммунитеті қаншалықты ол төзімді.
It implies immunity, ability to withstand external factors. Number 5 means knowledge, people's level of intelligence.
Деңгейде ол білімді. Оны қаншалықты
innate intelligence. It's responsible for relations towards relatives. What about number 6? 6 is responsible for professionalism. It shows the level of one's professionalism at work, his industriousness, and also it means self-confidence. Would you be kind to tell us more about number 7? With pleasure. We will discuss the number 7 deeply. Number 7 in numerology is responsible for energy of the winner. Those who were born under the number 7 have foresight and instinct. Intuition.
Ол адамды кез келген құбылысты байқап отырады. Сезгіш, өзінің
Such people notice any phenomena. They're sensitive. They know how to empathize. They are vigilant, observant. They always take care of parents and others. They can protect against evil.
Қауіпсіздік жүйесі, жалғыз өз қауіпсіздік жүйесі деп атаса болады. Сақтандырады. Кез келген қиыншылықтан, жаманшылықтан сақтандырып отыратын.
So Kazakhs have long guessed about secret properties of number 7. Yes, you're right. Kazakh people know about sacred properties of number 7. Scientists believe that counting dates back to ancient times, number 7 was chosen for a reason. It's an angel number, and people always believe in its properties, power, and energy.
Заманда да болған. Жетіні жайдан жай олар таңдап алмаған. Себебі жаңағыдай жеті қауіпсіз, жеті қасиетті, жетіде күш бар.
The essence of the Kazakh people's ancient knowledge about counting lies very deeply. However, it was investigated properly.
Қазақтың білімділігі тереңде жатыр. Бұл әлі зерттелмеген. Байырғы заманның өзінде олар жыл санау, күн санау, ай санау.
Our ancestors worked out the way to determine a year, month, and time using sun. They analyzed this knowledge, connected them with numbers, supplemented to 7, and could predict future actions.
Барлығын санмен реттеп, санмен есептеп, соны 7-ге толтырып, алдын ала болжам беріп отырған.
All this indicates the ancient Kazakh people's literacy. Their wisdom. Yes, wisdom and literacy. Presently, the science of numerology studies everything connected with numbers. Unfortunately, we do not have complete information about time chronology of Kazakhs. Therefore, much information remains to be assumed.
Қазақтың жыл санауы жайында аз болғандықтан, біз енді осылай пайымдаймыз.
Жазу сызу болмады Қазақта. Бұл есте сақтау арқылы ұрпақтан ұрпаққа.
When there was no writing system, people orally passed down knowledge to the next generation. Of course, many information and data were missed and forgotten. We inherited only part of knowledge. So Kazakhs have long understood that numbers play an essential role in life. A person gifted with power of number 7 should honor his parents and take care of them.
Жеті санына көп бөлінген адамдар бірінші кезекте ата-ананың ризашылығымен өмір сүру керек. Ата-ананы риза ету керек, ренжітпеу керек, сыйлап.
He will achieve his dream only if he fulfills his duty in front of parents. And one of the important moments is to develop patience.
Бір негізгі естен шығармайтын нәрсе.
Aigul, thank you very much for coming to our studio, telling about numerology and sharing such interesting information about the number 7. We wish you creative success. Thank you. Today we have shared with you sacred properties of the number 7. People say learn languages of 7 peoples, study 7 sciences. You watched Kazakh Live Dastur program. See you soon.
Dastur бағдарламасы амандықта жол қайғырғай.